welcome back to Centre Coventry, where today we'll be playing Barnsley at home and then Notts County away in Sky Bet League 1. As you can see, our form has been brilliant. We're second currently in League 1. Today was going to be Wigan away and Barnsley at home, but the Wigan game has been moved to a Tuesday night in November. So we have Barnsley and Notts County today. Instead, we are currently on the same games as Wigan. We are second in the league, 2 points behind them, ahead of Blackburn with a game in hand. So a win today would put us ahead of Wigan by a point, but Wigan would have one game in hand over us. So our team for today's game against Barnsley at the Rico will be this one. I think McNulty, Clark Harris. Yeah, our team will be this: Wilson, Haynes, Stokes, Willis, Grimmer, Shipley, Bayliss, Jones, Pablo Fernandez, Clark Harris and McNulty. On the bench, Burge, Hyam, Kelly, Long, Davis, Vincenti, Biamu as our substitutes for today's game. So here we go, a home game for us today. Our form has been superb as we've seen. Currently doing really well after coming into League 1, after really quite easily winning League 2. So we're hoping that we can do exactly the same thing, get up first or second, get into the Championship, and then the hard work really will begin when we get promoted into the Championship. It won't be as easy for us then to continue this great form that we've been on. We are still undefeated in the league as things stand. Fernandez goes out to Jones, and what a goal that is from Jody Jones. He beats Mejias, and that's a wonderful goal from Jody Jones. Wigan also lead Portsmouth in their game. What a finish. What a finish that is, as Wigan do stay top as things stand, but we go 4 points clear of Portsmouth if results stay as they are, as Wilson forced into a good save. Barnsley aren't an easy team to play either, so they're no mugs in this division. They're in 8th at the moment. They have lost a few games, but they're a side that you'll expect to be up there in this league. Johnson Clark Harris has picked up a knock. We're going to get him off now. His conditions on down. We're going to bring on Biamu straight in there, straight swap, like for like really. Biamu is probably the closest like to like. We could have had Chris Long come on there, but Biamu seems like the obvious choice, and he loses out on his first header. Shipley does well to Fernandez though. Shipley and Bayliss are looking very good in the middle of our midfield. Biamu. And how McNulty has rolled that wide, I'll never know. But we have a corner. McNulty. Biamu! Max Biamu makes it 2-0 to Coventry. It's not the best goal you'll ever see, but it's pinging around in the box and Biamu thumps it home. 2-0. And there you have it. All of a sudden we're looking a little bit... It's all looking nice and easy for us as we come into half time. 2-0 up. Just let the assistant... No, the assistant's ball... Well, he's screwed that right up, hasn't he, to be honest? Bayliss, Pablo Fernandez. He's gone wide himself. The overlap was on, and Mejias easily holding that one. We're 4 points clear of Portsmouth in the playoffs, though, and already 9 points clear of Scunthorpe in 7th. And we have games in hand on a few of the whole of the playoff teams as well. Barnsley whipping a corner poorly, and Bayliss heads it out. Mowat. We tried to get him actually, and we couldn't. He went to Barnsley, so it does show that some of these sides have got a bigger budget than us, and we're working on something a lot smaller than they are. As it's still in there, and it's Yeadom hits it wide. 63 minutes, so it's going to be our second sub of the game. Chris Long is going to come on for McNulty. Chris Long is our top scorer this year. McNulty isn't replicating his form from last season in League 2. League 1 actually seems to be a bit of a too big of a step for him, unfortunately. As much as I do like him as a player in real life, he's not replicating his brilliant form in real life or in our save from last season. So that's an unfortunate one. As the MK Dons sneak into the playoffs, we are going to bring on Liam Kelly, who spent most of last year out with a cruciate ligament injury, which he, I presume, had surgery on, and is back to full fitness this year, and he gets a few minutes today. As we're going to see this one out against Barnsley, securing second place, trying to chase down Wigan as things stand. And it's all over at the Ricoh Arena. We've beaten Barnsley by 2-0. And next week we'll be playing Notts County, who we came into League 1 with. So we've changed things around slightly for our game against Notts County. Partly due to the injury of Johnson Clark-Harris. We're going with something a little bit different today. With Chris Long up front with Pablo Fernandez, which means Reece Nelson gets himself back into the starting 11. We've put Chris Stokes on the right hand side of defence with Willis operating on the left, with Shipley and Bayliss still through the middle, Jones, Haynes, Burge, they're all a bit grimmer as well. They all keep their place. McNulty on the bench, Vincenti on the bench, Biamu slightly unfit on the bench as well. Hyam still coming back to full fitness as well. We did have Lee Burge in there, but we're going to put Ben Wilson back in goal. For this one against Notts County, who are 22nd. And Notts County going with a 4-4-2, a flat 4-4-2 formation. By the looks of things, we should have a good day today against them. They're 22nd in the league. They've struggled to adapt to League 1 life from League 2. We beat them, we well beat them, I believe, last year in League 2, so it should continue today. And we've already had a strike just over the bar from Chris Long after only 25 seconds or so. These are the Wednesday night game. This is a Wednesday night game. I'm not sure Portsmouth are playing, so yeah, this isn't our game. This isn't a game in hand for us. This is just a Wednesday night game in League 1. And after the first 20 minutes, nothing has really happened. Walker is going to knock one in the box, and that's headed away, and Holmes can pick it up on halfway, folds, and he doesn't want to lose it there. He doesn't. He's got the ball out to O'Connor, who's taken a knock. Harness whips it in. Keane on the edge of the box. Walker, he's got a strike, and he's fired into the far corner. And Notts County have taken, in my opinion, an unexpected lead here at home. A lot of space out wide. I believe that's Reece Nelson leaving his man. Grimmer wasn't there either. And Notts County have taken the lead in a game we really should be winning. This isn't a difficult clash for us, and we're going to be dropping points as things stand, which is really disappointing. We don't want this to happen. What can we do? Here's Ryan Haynes driving forward. He's got a lot of room. Could have kept going, but Chris Long has a wonderful ball. Fernandez off the post bar. Bit of both. Whatever it came off of, it hasn't gone in the back of the net. So we're still behind in this one. And we're coming into half time, and we're going to be behind at half time. Blackburn catching us now. They lead Northampton. Stephen Gleeson has scored for them. And we come into half time needing to have a serious chat. Aggressively. This has been a horrible half. Where is your passion? There you go. That's what we want to see. We want to see some anger. We want to go out and get 2 or 3 in the second half, and that's not the sort of pass we want. Plymouth losing to Barnsley. Ryan Haynes, it's another poor ball, but Bayliss manages to get it under control, and then he puts a poor ball in. Shipley wins his battle, and here's Jody Jones whipping it in. Fernandez and agonising, but it's wide, and we're just really not playing as well as we did against Barnsley. It was so convincing last week, or just a few days ago, and now it's so lackadaisical at the back, and it's nearly 2-0. And up front we're looking poor as well at the moment. We're not looking like we're going to score. We're going to might make our first change in a second. Here's Nelson, Fernandez, long Jody Jones, and he snuck it in at the near post. I thought he'd made the angle way too awkward and way too acute for himself, but he's found himself scoring at the near post, which I thought hit it here, but he took another touch and beat Pindrock at his near post, and we're back level with just over half an hour to play. More than enough time to potentially go on and get something else from this game. Pablo Fernandez involved in that one in the build-up, but he's not had a good game, so he's going to be making way for McNulty, and Liam Kelly's going to get a bit longer than half an hour for Jordan Shipley, who again hasn't played that well today, which is unfortunate. Still young. Him and Bayliss in the middle. Kelly offers a little bit of experience there. For the final quarter of an hour, this Crew took a 4-3 lead against the MK Dons. That's crazy. It's coming into the final 10 minutes against Notts County. 83 minutes in here. Grimmer on the ball now. Bayliss, Nelson, Port, Brisley does well, and here's Stokes, Willis, Bayliss. Good ball to Jody Jones. It's a wonderful ball to McNulty. Doesn't score many this year, and he's thumped that one over. Unfortunately for us, that could be it. A draw is definitely better than a defeat, but we wanted to win this one. Don's 5-3 down now to Crew. With a throw-in their half, it's all over. McNulty really should have scored. That's really unfortunate. But after today's game, we stay second, as you can see. Blackburn are catching us slightly. They didn't get the result. They ended up drawing to Northampton, so we haven't really lost. They haven't really gained ground, but again, Wigan, I'm not sure how Wigan got on. Wigan won, so we've lost ground on Wigan. So the race for the title continues, and we'll be back in a few games' time, where there'll be an FA Cup first round special against Rotherham. If you did like and enjoy this video, please do subscribe, thumbs up, all the good stuff, comment, feedback, love it, and we'll see you next time.
Driving has a way of proving perilous. What good's a steering wheel when your hands are both being crushed?